DMs where I go through the funny, bizarre and unhinged DMs that we get sent in this wonderful and weird world that we call social media. Yes, social media. I'm Jourds and I am joined by the beautiful
Cheza Blonde, baby.
Woo!
Cheza Blonde / Reese Thomas. She's having a bit of a rebrand at the moment.
So are we going to be rebranding?
I think so. I think
You're going to get rid of the...
I'm on the fence. I've changed my top username to Reese Thomas.
I can see it.
I just think it's a little bit more marketable for me. I also think Cheza Blonde she was fun, she was cute, she was a party girl, but she was an era.
You're putting up, hanging up the boots.
Sasha Fierce didn't have Beyonce. Beyonce didn't have Sasha Fierce forever, you know?
So what era would you describe that as a pair of shoes? And what era would you describe this era in as a pair of shoes?
I would say my Cheza Blonde era was like a pair of black So-Kates. You know what I mean? She was cunt. She was that bitch.
Damn.
But she was hard to walk in a lot of the time and she was a lot of effort.
Okay.
Right now, she's like a cutesy Manolo Blahnik.
Period.
You know what I mean? Like a nice dusty rose, with flowers, Manolos. Just
as a kitten, or
oh no, girl!
Oh,
still
don't you dare!
Heel.
Don't you dare!
How dare!
I've been in my kitten era.
No,
honey.
I do love a kitten heel.
I have been clickety clacketing in those kitten heels.
I love kitten heel.
Oh my gosh, long gone are the days for me. I mean, I am 34.
But
long gone are the days for me in those six. I do pull them out every now and again if I want to serve. Then I will pull out the sixes. But for now, cheeky little.
You know what, you say that, and I say this about a high heel, but oh my god, what's wrong with me? At the moment, I have been loving a kitten heel, loving a boot, loving a little
with a little elevation, a wedge.
A moment.
Elevate me off the ground, even if it's just a little bit. I'm all there. Let's get into your DMs. They are hilarious. This is a funny one. You got sent our Scottish bad boys, your type. Kiss, kiss.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That is cute. I've never
Scottish bad boys.
Never dated a Scot.
How do you even define a Scottish bad? What are you doing? Are you going and stealing from Aldi? Are you
wearing a kilt the wrong way around?
Wearing a kilt the wrong way. Whoopsie, bad boy. How do we define bad boy?
I don't know. I've never dated. Have I dated
a Scotsman?
Scottish man?
No,
don't think so. Lived with a Scottish woman.
Oh.
Very thick Glaswegian accent.
Oh, love that.
You'd wake up in the morning, yeah.
I couldn't even begin to do
I got good from her.
From that experience.
Yeah, she says it's shit, but I think it's pretty good.
I was trying, okay?
Yeah, I was trying.
But yeah, are Scottish bad boys your type?
I mean, maybe. Scottish bad boys, how the DMs.
There's a first time for everything. Okay, this one was, this is bizarre. So someone sent in a message saying, "You're actually fucking hot. I don't care what people say."
I know.
But thanks for the first half, but the backhanded compliment at the end, up yours, mate.
Sorry, what are people saying?
What are people saying? This is what I mean.
What are the rumours?
Because I'm sorry, but you take 5 seconds to go down all them comments and you'll see the love-struck eyes, the flames, the slays, serving.
Exactly. Thank you. I don't care what people say. That's so fucking rude. How dare you? I would love to know what people... Actually, I don't want to know.
No.
Let people say what they want to say.
Goodbye.
But it's on that guy's profile as well. I don't care what people say. What, about me dating you mean?
Yeah, exactly. And then this one, somebody sent an unhinged message. Hey, girl, how much do you weigh and how tall are you?
That was giving, Kidnap.
No, it is.
It's giving...
That was the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah.
I was like, something about this doesn't...
It's can you fit in a lorry? And no, terrifying.
Right.
If I replied, I would be in the back of a suitcase somewhere.
Because it's just not making sense. Either you're trying to tailor make me some clothes or you're trying to take me away.
Yeah, it was weird. And it wasn't hey, girl, we'd love to do some stuff. What are your measurements? It's what do you weigh and what do you... It's oh my God. I could not be a girl who got kidnapped. My dad getting that call, his unusual sales skills. No, there isn't. There isn't anything.
It's not Liam.
Actually, that's not
Neeson.
true. My dad would be fine, but my mum would have a freak out. Bless her.
Honestly, the DMs are a scary place, and they just keep coming.
Yeah, they do.
They just keep
They don't
coming.
stop.
Are you somebody that likes to have a pre-flight beveragino?
Yes, I am at Weatherspoons every single pre-flight.
Don't matter the time, does it?
It doesn't matter if it's 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. I'm there with my Stella Artois. No, I'm joking. No, it's a bottle of outing myself. Yeah, let's say a glass.
It's a glass.
Let's say a glass of wine.
I go for a mimosa.
Do you?
A
Classy
pre-flight mimosa or a Hugo Spritz. But check this. I seen this the other day on the news. The Ryanair boss, what is his name even? Did I even write? Michael O'Leary, I'm coming for you. He's trying to put a ban on pre-flight drinks. He's trying to put a ban, number one, on drinking before 10 a.m.
What?
And then after 10 a.m, only 2 bevs per person.
That's just against British culture.
Do you
I
know
feel
what
like,
I mean?
yeah, I feel like we have to have a drink before we get on a flight. Once, I have a funny story actually.
Go on, tell
so
me.
it was my birthday, and my friends put their name in 100 times, and we won a competition with Wizz Air to go to Turkey. Only time I've ever been to Turkey. I know I did not get anything done.
No.
Did
you come back with any bags?
No, I did. I went to the market, got loads of fake Chanel. It was great.
Got Louis Vuitton and everything.
Exactly. No, I had a bit too many beveraginos. It was my birthday.
Don't
it was
tell
my
me you got
23rd
kicked off the
birthday.
flight.
I didn't get kicked off the flight, but it was a close call. And they brought out a cake and sang happy birthday to me. So everyone on the flight is singing happy birthday to me. I am half bottle of vodka deep. I am singing. I feel like I'm actually flying, because when you're up in the air, the altitude, it does something to you.
Does.
And the tipsiness just,
I think
it was a time.
It is a time. There was one time that I think I was coming back from maybe Ibiza.
Oh.
I thought I'd be coming back in a stretcher.
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes I was going to that toilet, and literally my head was between that.
Stop.
I
Oh,
was
there's a
being sick.
hangover from
It was
Ibiza.
a hangover from Ibiza, and I
Ooh.
was legless.
Oh, bless
I didn't
you.
think I'd make it to the end. But by the time I touched down, I was, you wouldn't have thought.
Well, that's the thing. Once you hit the ground, so to speak, you're literally, it feels like the hangover's coming already.
Yeah.
You're already there.
You're already there.
Yeah.
Because apparently with the Ryanair flights, they have to terminate, is it
that's
one a
crazy.
day or something? One flight every day due to unruly passengers. And that's the reason as to why he's trying to put it back. The thing is with this guy from Ryanair, right? Long gone are the days that you used to be able to just, your fare is your fare.
Yeah.
What happened to that? You pay, 100 quid for a flight to Magaluf. It
Yeah.
also includes your bag.
I know.
Nowadays, they're trying to charge you
75
to breathe.
quid for a bag? Are you
50 quid to
joking?
have a shit. Like,
Yeah, no, literally 50 quid to have a shit. Takes the piss.
They take the
quite,
piss.
Quite literally take the piss.
And then you find out that they've got quotas to hit. So if your bag looks a little bit,
yeah, no, a little bit too big. Well, this happened to my best friend. We just came back from Portugal, and we have the same size bag, but her wheels were slightly bigger. And they were like, put the bag in the little thingy, the thing where it fits.
Yeah.
And her wheels didn't fit in, and they made her pay an extra 50 quid to get the bag in. And it was like, wow.
my boyfriend didn't get on a flight.
Stop. He refused to go on. No, I'm obsessed with that.
Charge him extra, and the extra would have cost more than the actual flight itself.
Obsessed with that.
He had an argument. He said, "I'm going home."
Where did he go? Well, he didn't even get on. Oh, was this going on holiday?
Yeah, no, he was going back to Ireland where his family are.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they tried to charge him for the access, the wheelie or whatever, and he was just like, "Why are you trying to charge me 100 quid? I can get a flight home for cheaper than that." So
Yeah,
he
that's rude.
He just sacked it off and went back home. He
So
said,
fair.
Yeah, forget that.
No, I really rate that actually, because why are we paying so much for money
it's
for our
ridiculous.
luggage?
Take us back.
Honestly.
How are you finding social media? How's things?
Social media is good. I've been doing socials for 5 years now.
Yeah.
We've had our ups, we've had our downs,
Yeah.
but yeah, currently loving it. Currently
Loving
obsessed.
it.
I'm always loving it, but
Yeah.
things seem to be going well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That is the industry, isn't it? You all get periods and stuff, especially when you're working in the entertainment industry where it can be a little bit ugh. I actually went through something at the start of the year and I got absolutely dragged to filth for an outfit that I wore to present on the red carpets to the MOBO Awards. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
God,
really
I
sad. It was so sad. Everybody that I saw, IRL, obviously friends and family, they were all just saying, "Oh my gosh, you looked amazing, da-di-da-di-da." But it hit a wrong side of the internet, and I like every single video. And when you think about it as well, that's my work. Like,
Do you know
I'm
what I
on
mean?
I'm working.
And it takes one bald man in the comments to say one thing, and then here we go. It's like, oh, like someone who knows nothing about
know what I
fashion has
mean?
something to say, and it's like,
And also,
please,
it's like,
they're just jealous because they wish they could be
they
presenting at the
wish they could
Mobos.
be
Like,
me,
you
hosting the
wish.
Mobos. But also, it's like, what happens? It kind of just, it made me feel like it's body positivity until the body isn't positive in your eyes.
This is the thing.
Because if that outfit was worn on someone like Tyler, maybe
everyone would
you
be like, "Oh my
gosh,
god,
slay."
stop! I love it." Yeah,
Do you
that
get
is
what
the
I
thing.
mean?
Yeah, I
so
really
it's like,
do.
yeah, like I understand, like my dress did malfunction a little bit, so you did end up seeing like the whole of my leg and like up to this sort of area or whatever. But at the same time, it's just like,
But you know you looked good, so like,
yeah,
who cares?
it's just like, and
Yeah.
have you ever gone through something like that on social media that is kind of just like, ugh?
Have I gone through that with something with like regarding like what I've worn? I think
Not worn, posted, anything.
Oh my
Backlash?
god, yeah, for
Really?
sure. I mean, I think more with the fact that I like stumble over my words sometimes, and or do you know what it is? I've like. If I've done like a POV, I've got like terrible dyslexia, so I'll like say something that's wrong or that's spelling wrong, and then I'll have like a multitude of comments being like, "You don't know how to spell this, is so embarrassing, like what are you doing?" And like taking the smallest like mistake out of context. And
It annoys me so much because also like we're in 2026, like
who cares? Who cares that I can't spell?
Who cares?
Let me
number
live.
one. And also we're so much more aware on the fact that dyslexia exists.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you know, we
just-
have tisms.
Exactly,
and
we
so,
do. Oh
like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Trust me, yeah. I literally, if I do not sit with my headphones on my head for at least an hour a day, then I need that time to just stim out and not talk to. Yes,
Is that your thing?
Love it because I'm really social, but my social battery does die after a time, so. My time to just be on my phone with my noise cancelling headphones on, I'm like so happy there. And I'm like, yes, please, just like let me just.
Sometimes you just
do
don't even
something.
listen to anything. It's just like.
Just the world can be shut. Just like, don't want to talk going on.
I'm guilty of doing that in IRL. Like if I'm walking like to and from, like let's say I'm going from my house to the gym, sometimes I'll just put headphones in. I won't be listening to anything. It's just to stop.
Just no
just to not
noise.
talk to anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I live in South London, so the noise cancelling headphones are always on. Because I love South London, but South London is loud.
The heckling.
Yes, the heckling.
Yeah, it's a lot.
The sirens.
The sirens. It's all going.
The chaos. Yeah, no, it's a lot.
I can like ignore somebody and not feel guilty because my headphones are in.
Oh,
It
completely.
doesn't even-
It's like someone rolling down their window trying to talk to you, and you're just
I
like,
didn't hear my
no,
headphones
sorry,
in.
I don't know.
But I've had someone that was like, oh, like they were trying to get hold of you, and I said, oh, I've got my headphones in.
Yeah, I can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything.
No, I've had it multiple times. People have like been calling my name or like saying my name, and they're right in front of me, and I'm just completely none the wiser because headphones are on.
Headphones are on. Obviously, this show is about in the DMs. So I had to, do some investigative research to see who's been in your DMs. So far, I've seen little Wayne has sent you a DM. Some Love Islanders. That was the last interview. So I watched the interview that you'd done. What was that, a year ago or 2 years ago? So obviously time has passed since then.
Yeah.
Have we had any more developments in that region?
Yeah, right. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get in too much trouble. The little way. Love Island. Yeah, I mean, you listen. There's always a new season of Love Islanders.
Let's see.
You always see them at the events.
Yeah.
You know, some of them have popped in and said hi. Some that have messaged me before Love Island, then ended up being on the show.
No way.
There are. To be fair, I think being in the social media world, you do meet so many different people, and you do end up meeting guys. But to be honest with you, there aren't that many straight male single creators because obviously a lot of people meet people at work, and then work in the social media kind of thing when we all get together as events. So and I love being with the girlies and gays. Like I live with 3 gay men. You know what I mean? Those my people. Yeah. But I don't really meet guys. Yeah. So if there's an opportunity there, I'm going to grab it.
Absolutely.
But, like, when it comes to my DMs, I like to see
juicy.
about it. They are a bit juicy. They are juicy.
In the DMs.
There are some guys in there. But I don't really date that much nowadays.
No.
I'm a single girl and I love to be single.
How do you feel about dating someone from like the same industry as us?
It kind
Yay
of
or nay?
I feel like nay.
Really?
Yeah, I did it
Why?
a little bit when I first started out, and I got in not relationships, but there were guys who I was seeing and whatever who did the same thing. But I think it gets really awkward, especially when it comes down to getting a little bit more serious. It's like, okay, so now people are going to see us together. Is this going to be an official thing? Obviously, nothing has gotten to the point where it has been official. I am like notoriously single, and I really do like my independence. And also, I think
headphones as well.
I'm a wild.
You might have to,
Yeah, exactly. Like I need to block you out for like a couple of hours, mate.
Pause a second. I'm just going to block you out. I need a bit of space.
Well, exactly. If they're saying something I don't agree with, which is most of the time.
Like,
I'm sorry, I can't do it. No, I don't really. I think as well, I'm definitely a wild person. Really? Not even going out wise, just in general. Like I'm a bit of a bird. I like to fly, and I think that a lot of guys, when it comes to women, they like to cage us and put us in a certain box. I'm like, no, you can't put me in a box. I'm gonna go off and do my own thing. But yeah, I do find it a little bit difficult to date guys in the same industry.
Outside of the industry, therefore, would be your preference.
Oh, what career-wise?
Dating someone outside of the industry.
Oh, yeah, definitely dating someone outside of the industry.
9 to 5, Canary Wolf.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know? Office job. I love recently. It's thanks to Traitors, the TV show. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it. You know Declan O'Hara. Oh my God.
Yes.
I now have a thing for like radio hosts in their 40s with moustaches now. Like I cannot get enough with guy with a tash. Give it to me.
Is your For You page just men with tashes?
It says on my Hinge profile, if you don't have a moustache, then you can swipe away. Yeah.
Oh, that's a prerequisite.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but every time I see a guy with a moustache, I just melt to the floor. I love it so much.
Do you know what I have seen a lot of though? And I do. I think this is bad, but I do want to have your take on it. Have you seen that Maduka, the hot footballer that's going viral at the minute? Let me show you him.
No, I've obviously seen everything about Haaland, and can I just say,
he is lovely.
As a blonde girl who gets her hair bleached all the time, I don't know what he's putting on his hair, what toner he's using.
Yeah, because that is like white, that white blonde, isn't it?
A perfect blonde, and I'm so jealous.
This guy, have you not seen him?
No. It's all Jude Bellingham for me.
Yeah.
On the
like he's going as crazy as Jude Bellingham. Anyway, so the reason why I bring him up is because, and I've seen this as well.
He's here.
He's a surprise guest. Him as well as Cardi B's ex have both been outed recently by their like ex or people that they've been with or whatever. And it seems to be like, no, I wouldn't say a bit of a trend, but you're seeing it rise more and more where there are kind of like public relationships and then, you know, it goes sour, whatever it is. And then the woman comes out and says, oh, yeah, and by the way, I saw messages of him dealing with a guy nobody knew and outing them but in like a spiteful way. Cardi B's ex a little bit different because it was surrounding assault, so that is its own entity, but it still doesn't stop that question of like, what do you think about people getting online to out somebody when the going gets tough?
I don't think it's ever right to and do you know what, that's also why I kind of was a little bit hesitant with the Lil Wayne thing, because when that happened I was, you know, a little bit younger and I was more kind of excited by the fact that he DM'd me. Listen, I'm a woman through and through. I may be a trans woman, but I'm still a woman. Facts. Me talking about it, outing, I wouldn't necessarily that was outing him, but it was maybe it kind of was in a way, because I was like, I feel, to be honest, looking back now, I feel like it maybe wasn't the right thing to do because it wasn't my business to kind of put his put his like what he's into out there. I don't know if he's DM'd any other trans girls or what, but you know, I'll take responsibility and say maybe that wasn't the most right thing to do at the time. I was young, I was silly, I was talking with, I spoke about it on my best friend's podcast.
I didn't even think of it as
no, but this is the thing. Damn. It's like, oh God, like I don't think I would do that now. This
like, we're just talking about like DMs and stuff.
Exactly.
Like, not and obviously that was never done in like a malicious way.
Not at all, but I still,
but that perspective.
But I think about it now, I'm like, how would I feel? I was like, I'd probably be a bit pissed off. So if a celeb now has DM'd me, which they have,
do.
And they exactly, they do and they have.
I
wouldn't now discuss it because it's not. It's not my business to share that information. When it comes down to exposing an ex for maybe being gay or bi, I feel like it's deep rooted in quite a lot of homophobia. I was like, why is it so embarrassing for you that your boyfriend has had a fling with a guy? Like, where does the moral high ground live? Like, how can you say that you support the queer community and gay people, but then also
you're
out
choosing
them, even if they've hurt you, and that's awful that they've hurt you. If they've cheated on you with a man, with a woman, whoever,
it's just the act itself.
It's the act itself for me. Yeah, that I think it's wrong on that level. In the same breath, there are. I gotta be careful what I say. There are allegedly a lot of men in Hollywood, especially, who are very much so queer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
In the whole world.
Exactly.
In the whole
Most
world.
homophobic
it is
men.
sad though, because like even like football, rugby, like
well, rugby girl, we've been knowing about rugby. Do you know what I mean? Like
period. But it's for me, I just find it like year on year so sad that there is still this taboo that like what gay and football, queer and like why? What?
I think it's like hyper masculinity. It's like because football and like sports are the most masculine macho thing you can do.
Yeah.
So being gay isn't for them. So if that is what the thing is, it's like the ultimate like embarrassing thing, which is so wrong because obviously it's not and it's so normal. But it's the fact that it's still used as like a kind of punishment thing. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to out you for being gay. It's like, let them come out when they need to. If they ever want to, and however they want to live their life, let them do that. Even if they are a cheating prick, it doesn't mean we can out them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it sucks.
We do live in a day and age, though, where everybody... What do you think about that? We live in a day and age now where if someone's had a bad experience with an ex, they go to social media straight away and talk about it. What's your thoughts? Do you think...
I think if it's like a public relationship, I think that's slightly different because everyone knows who they're talking about. I've gone on many times where I've told awful stories about ex-boyfriends and never used their name. No one ever knows I've dated them. I think that's fine because it's like, it's not like anyone would find out who it is. You're not putting that person's information out there.
Okay.
Unless they've done something really awful, like, you know, I don't know, murder.
There's
or like cheat. Do you know what? If they were like...
There is awful stories out there where I feel like the world are deserving to know
exactly
who it is. But I think when it's done in like a way in which like you're highlighting and helping other people to look for like certain things, signals, this and this, then it can be done in a way in which it helps and it benefits. Yeah,
it's like a fine line that you just shouldn't cross, I think, when it comes to outing people, like kind of talking about a past relationship. Also as well, I think there is something... So like me using the word classy is hysterical, but there's something so classy about people who, if they have had like a public breakup and they like do not even talk about it and they're like, yeah, I'm not even fucking giving this man an inch of my time.
That is a slay.
Do you know what I mean?
Like do you know that creator, is it Christy? Huge on TikTok. She used to make those videos of her like dancing. Oh gosh, got it all come out. In heels. She always used to do like dance. Yes. So there was that whole thing. I think her husband got caught rendezvousing in a club with a girl, and it went crazy on socials, and she just like out the house. Slay boots down, like she is just and she doesn't really speak about it. You might see like a little something,
a little like innuendo stuff there. Well, I also think if they've publicly been cheating, like Chloe with like Tristan Thompson and Chloe, for example, of course she's going to speak on it because everyone's seen it. If they're cheating and they're also cheating in front of you, it's like in front of the whole world. It's like, would you expect me not to
tell people?
Exactly.
What do you think about the conversation surrounding? Again, something that you see online all the time is when you're trans, when is the right time to tell somebody if you are? Yeah,
I think that it's such a tricky one because, you know, there are trans girls out there who don't ever tell guys they're trans, don't tell really friends that they're trans. The only people who knows, I know a lot of trans girls who like just keep it completely under wraps and don't tell anyone, which... For me, like, let them live their truth. That's absolutely fine. Like, good for them. But also, it does make me a little bit sad that they feel like they can't live their truth. But again, we're living in a day and age where it is scary,
so
and you know what I mean. That's their
violence
that's
is a real thing. Like, there's so much. There's so many layers to it. Yeah.
For me, it's on like a dating profile. It's on Lara as trans woman, and then if I meet a guy in the club, I won't tell. Like before I've kissed them, I'll say something. I'll be like, by the way, I'm one of the dolls.
I'm one of
honey.
the dollies. Period. Yeah, because you just see like everybody's got just such varied opinions when it comes to it. I mean, the internet is a wild
Everyone has
place.
to put their
The wild
fucking 2
ones.
cents
But I
in.
just think it's just like no matter what, as long as you are just being, you're staying true to yourself, you're being a good person, you're doing all of those things, then like let whoever just do your thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what
Like,
I mean?
who
Like, do
cares?
what you want to do. Like, it's mental. Right, I've got some questions
true.
for you. It's called the Big Four. 4 questions, firing away, and you've just got to hit me back with whatever comes to your mind. Right. What's the biggest misconception people have about you?
That people think I'm a bitch. So many people think I'm going to be so rude when they first meet me. They're like, "Oh my god, I thought you were really rude." And I was like, "No, I actually wear my heart on my sleeve, and I cry all the time."
There's nothing on your content that makes me think that you would be.
I don't know why. I have so many people go to me, "Oh my god, I thought you were going to be a right bitch when I first met you," and I was like, "Thank you." Like, really?
Do you ever have resting bitch face?
Yeah, it's the Botox, honey.
Maybe when the headphones are on.
Yeah, well, it's because I've had so much Botox. They're just my eyes.
No.
So actually, I am.
It's a slave.
Yeah.
What is the one question that you're tired of answering? Imagine you turn around everything that you've asked today.
Yeah. So go through the last few. What am I tired of answering? God, probably something like when did you know you wanted to be trans? Or like, I don't know. When I saw fucking Lady Gaga do Poker Face, I was like, oh, I want to be a girl too, something like that.
Yeah. If you could delete one stereotype about yourself, what would it be? I guess that people think that you're a bitch.
A bit, maybe the people that think that I'm a bit, or people think that like all I do is like, I don't know, just
do you reckon social media?
Club hop and like,
Really?
I think at a time, at a time when I first started out, when I was like 21, 22, I would be out a lot. It was bit of a whirlwind. So in 1 year, I moved to London, quit my day job, start doing social media full time, had reassignment surgery, and was already on 120,000 followers and gained 300,000 in the space of a month. So this all happened in the case of like 4 months. It's like huge, like turn in my life. So the only really way I could kind of process it and like understand it is I would just go out all the time and like have fun and like revel in it and enjoy it. And I think that maybe at the time built a bit of a reputation of, oh, she's a bit of a party girl, she's out all the time. And I was 21, I'm 25 now.
Different eras.
Don't get me wrong, I love to go out, I love a bevy, but my day-to-day does not look like that. I work a lot, I read a lot.
Once as well. Like,
do you know what I mean?
At 21, like I was party. I was living it up.
And most people aren't in the public
eye and have all eyes, and you're documenting it, and you're
So everyone kind of, I think maybe people thought that I was a bit crazy and a bit wild, which I was. But I'm 25 now. I'm not out every night doing that. I'm tired, girl.
Drop the stereotype.
Right, let it live.
Let me live.
I just want to read my book in peace.
What is a question? This is quite hard. What is a question?
Sorry.
That's all right. What is a question that people are always too afraid to ask you, but you're actually happy to answer?
A lot of people, when they're being genuine, get really a lot of queer people actually get sorry, I'm gonna go back. I think a question that people get really worried to ask me is, it's not really a question, so to speak, it's more just about my transition. And I think if you come respectfully and it's coming from a place of genuine interest instead of like just being fucking rude and ignorant, I'm happy to answer anything. I mean, I'm an open book. I talk about it on my socials all the time. I don't mind talking about anything like that. As long as you're coming correct.
Because that's the thing, like, I think, and it's just, and that is something that I find so beautiful about TikTok, because I've seen your videos from way back when. Like, I love your videos.
Thank you.
I love to learn about things that I don't know about. Like, I want to know what the surgery's like. I want to
Yeah.
know what the aftercare is. I want to know like how it's been going for you. And I love that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what social media is great at. It's great at knowledge. It's great at giving you information for things that you may have not known once before, and doing it with somebody in front of your face that can deliver that first-hand experience as well. So yeah, like I get it. Like, if somebody is coming with, you know, good intentions, good interest, etc., and it's coming from a place of like genuine curiosity,
and like love as well,
and love, and
honestly, speaking of DMs, like I get messages from like mums and, you know, of mums of trans kids going like, thank you so much, like you really helped like our family, and like all your knowledge, it's really helpful to know all this information. And like my parents did the same thing. We'd watch documentaries and we'd watch YouTube videos of like Gigi Gorgeous from back in the day, and shout out Gigi, I love you. And you know, that was my education with my transition. So I'm really happy that I can like almost like pass that baton on to them. It's a beautiful thing.
Honestly, like even Genesis, I've done an interview for In the DMs, and she speaks very openly about just like, she does waxing.
Yeah.
So she talks about like everything that goes down in that region, from infections to smells to like personal hygiene, things that you can do, when like quite often that could be seen as taboo. Like, you don't really get up on social media and start talking about bacterial vaginosis.
No.
But it's like her going and doing that is showing people like, you know, there's more people out
education.
there. Yeah, exactly. It's education. It's like, you're not alone in this, and like in the comments and talking about it and stuff. And I think that the more that people do that, the bloody better.
Speaking of waxing pubes, so there's this guy. No, joking. I actually did work in a beauty salon. It was my first ever job. Oh my god! So this is my first job.
Going back to when? Set the scene.
I'm 16.
Yep.
I am working in this like beauty salon that I used to go to as a kid, and I get a job. I think I'm making like £4.19 an hour. So you know, raking it in. And my job was cleaning the beauty salon. So every time that some woman had like, or a man had come in for a wax, my job would be put the gloves on, get the paper and pick up the waxy pubes. So
you would see it all.
Yeah. So I've really lived. I've really lived. And I've seen every shade of pube you can imagine. And that is not from me being naughty. That is from me picking it up. So I'm from humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And here we are now.
And here we are. We've seen it all.
Yeah.
This has been In the DMs. If you have got any funny, bizarre, or unhinged DMs that you think are suited for In the DMs, then please send through a message to myself at Jourds_. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next episode. Whee! Thanks so much, my darling.
Thank you so much.